Shalom, we the Hebrew Israelites. We come here every Saturday. We preach the word in truth and sincerity and giving scriptures and not speaking out of our own heart. First and foremost, I want to say all praise due to Yahweh Shem Yahushua and double honor to the elders of GMS and shalom to all the Akim across the globe that preach this word in truth and sincerity. I'm going to get into this article. It's dealing with the famine that's happening as we speak. Can you give me Ezekiel chapter 14, verse 13? This is from www.wsws.org. It says historic U.S. drought deepens. The National Drought Mitigation Center on Thursday rated more than a fifth of the contagious United States as in extreme or exceptional drought. The dry spell, coupled with the hottest year on record, threatens widespread crop failures in the world's largest agricultural producer. Nearly 40 million acres of corn are withering in the most severe drought in more than half a century. Nearly 9 out of every 10 acres of corn are under drought. In the span of last week, the size of the most severely drought-stricken region jumped more than 30 million acres. The U.S. Department of Agriculture last week added 218 counties to its list of disaster areas, now encompassing 1,584 counties in 32 states. The USDA has compared the disaster to the drought of 1988, when the rural small farm economy all but collapsed. In terms of geographic scale, the drought is on par with 1934, one of the worst years of the Dust Bowl. Bring it out.
Ezekiel 14 and 13. Son of man, when the land sinneth against me by trespassing grievously, then I will stretch out mine hand upon it. I will break the staff of the bread thereof, and will send famine upon it, and will cut off man and beast from it.
That's right, and that's what the Most High is doing right now. He's sending these droughts in America because it's the day of the Lord. It's the time of that great judgment. Can you give me Revelation 18 and 8? No. Because right now we living in the day of the Lord. But you people out here act like it's the days of Noah. But as we just read, they bring it out on the internet and on the news that there's a disaster drought it's not gonna bring no crops to these stores so you people could feed. And if you people can't feed, you're gonna start turning to cannibals, as the scriptures say. You know?
Revelation 18 and 8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire.
That's right. It says famine, as we just read in the article. And that utterly burnt is talking about those nuclear missiles during World War III, which we're going to get into that later. Can you give me Matthew 24? I think 38. Because you people out here think everything's going to be all right. Everything's going to be okay, but according to the news, it's not okay. You know?
Matthew 24 and 48. But, and if that evil servant shall say in his heart,
start at 36.
Matthews 24 and 36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only.
That's right. Nobody knows that the hour the Most High is going to return on the Father's ships. No one knows when the day of the hour the Most High Son, Yahushua, is going to return on these chariots. The chariots of the Most High. That's what that means. Because simultaneously, when the Lord comes, you're going to see 200 million missiles in the air. Which is the fire, which is the second death the Bible speaks of. during World War III. Can you give me Ezekiel 94?
Okay.
Or I think it's Isaiah 94. They should burn as this should be their fuel first. Oh, Ezekiel. No, Ezekiel.
That was Isaiah 9 and 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood.
That's right, because back in the old days, people used to have swords and battle axes, armor, and it was very confusing because people were shouting, people were calling out. There was a lot of noise, confusion going on. Keep going.
But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire.
That's right. This is going to be with burning and fuel of fire. The second death. Talking about World War III, which could pop off anytime Israel strikes Iran, and then the United States becomes involved, and then Russia and China goes against the United States. And Russia already sent nuclear missiles to Cuba, ready to strike America and destroy you people, which is the second death that the Bible speaks of. Is that it? Yeah. Can you give me go back to Matthew?
Matthew 24 and 37. But as the day of Noah were, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark.
That's right. That's talking about after the end of his prophesying, when he came up here just like we did, and he prophesied to you people about the first death, which was the flood. But you people didn't hearken on to his voice, and the end of his testimony was a symbology of him entering into the ark and the ark closing. Can you give me Amos 8 and 11? Yeah. And that's what's going to happen right in these days. Because once they declare martial law, probably in October or September, we ain't going to be up here no more trying to warn you people and trying to tell you who you are. Then you're going to have to, we'll get it later. After that, get Jeremiah 15. Read on.
Amos 8 and 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord God, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Most High.
That's right. So the Most High's prophets ain't going to be out in all these major cities across the United States, in the world, and in the islands, and in the Central Americas, prophesying the downfall of this system, the Babylonian system or America. Not to know.
Matthew 24 and 38. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking and marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall the coming of the Son of Man be. Then shall two be in the field, then one shall be taken and the other left.
Oh, that's it. Now give me Jeremiah 16, start at verse 1.
Jeremiah 16 and 1. The word of the Lord came also unto me, saying, Thou shalt not take thee a wife, neither shalt thou have sons or daughters in this place.
That's right. That's the Most High giving you a warning, man. Hold that and give me Luke, the 21st chapter, the 23rd verse. You ain't really supposed to have kids in this place, man. Why? Because we're going to get to it right now according to the scriptures. Because once the distress happens in the land, when the Civil War happens in America, when the World War III happens and martial law, it's going to be real distress. And we just read an article concerning the famine. Keep going.
Luke 21 and 23. But woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days.
It's talking about these days. This is the last generation the Bible was speaking of.
For there shall be great distress in the land, and wrath upon this people.
It's going to be great wrath upon this people. VIA, what I just said, the famine, martial law, civil war, World War III, concentration camps, or AKA FEMA camps. It's going to be great distress in this land. Keep going.
And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations.
That's right. You're going to fall by the edge of the sword, man. Keep going.
And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled.
That's right. Go back to Jeremiah. 16:2, I think.
Jeremiah 16:2. Thou shalt not take thee a wife, neither shalt thou have sons or daughters in this place. For thus saith the Lord concerning the sons and concerning the daughters that are born in this place, and concerning their mothers that bear them, and concerning their fathers that begat them in this land. They shall die of grievous deaths.
That's right. You're going to die a grievous death according to the scriptures, according to the Most High. Give me Deuteronomy 32 and 39.
What's up, man?
What's up? How you been?
Chilling.
You still on the path of truth, man?
I've been reading a little bit of this, a little bit of that, man. I'm going up against some real tough shit right now.
Yeah?
Yeah, witches and warlocks and stuff, man.
Hey, man, you gotta rebuke them, man. You gotta rebuke them.
Crazy stuff, bro.
Yeah, we just bringing out this word, truth and sincerity. Give me Deuteronomy 32 and 39, brother.
Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me. I kill, and I make alive.
That's right, the Most High kills and makes alive. That's the reason why his name's I Am, because he controls everything. It's not you, it's not, what was that dude that ran over the Maladano kid or whatever? That was a DUI. He was I think a Central High basketball coach. It happened like a week ago.
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah, it was the Most High to go back to damn. He creates good and evil.
Where's all my peoples at on here?
Yeah. You go for Issachar?
What about with Native American Indians? Yeah, huh? I got a little bit of both.
It's according to your father's seed. You give me Psalm 68 and 20.
Dang. You guys are out here now, huh?
Yeah.
I looked you guys up, man, up in the Bay, man. It's real big up there.
Yeah, I go up there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bay Camp.
Yeah, it's real big.
Yeah.
Psalm 68 and 20. He that is our power is the power of salvation, and unto God the Lord belongeth the issues from death.
That's right. The Most High gives the okay because he has angels on his right hand side and he has angels on his left hand side, and they counsel with the Most High and say, okay, I want to kill this person this or this way, and the Most High gives the okay to it, because with the Most High belongs the issues from death. Go back to Deuteronomy 32, 39.
Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See now that I, even I, am him, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
That's right. Can't nobody get delivered out of the Most High's hand. If you mark for death, you ain't written in the book of life from the foundation of the world, then you're going to die in this nuclear fire.
Hey, is your boy well versed?
Huh?
Is he well versed?
Yeah.
I got a question.
What's your question?
I was reading, right? Because I find things in the Bible that conflict with what modern day pastors teach in the church.
Well, modern day pastors teach under a 501c3 charter that makes the church tax exempt, and a lot of that stuff goes back to